Dakota Lawrence, tell me a little bit about your background, where you got started, and when you kind of discovered your specialties.
Yeah, well, I was raised in a household. I was with my mom and my grandmother, and I was raised in a household around the whole psychic intuitive aspect of, everything. I grew up in a haunted house. So it was never, to me, it was weird to be around this kind of thing. I never realized it was weird until later on in life. And everybody's like, when did you wake up and realize it? And the thing that's funny is I can't be like, I just woke up from like a nap and be like, oh, I see the future, and the future is not good. No, it wasn't like that. It's something that I just grew into because I was around it, and as I got older, I realized what gifts I had, and I just kind of nurtured that and just went along with it.
So you said the word weird. Why do you say that? Do you think some people aren't accepting?
People are more and more accepting of it now than they have been. You still have the people that look at this as like, oh, it's paranormal's, a bunch of, hoopla, and psychics are all frauds. You're gonna have people that are gonna just gonna disbelieve in everything. They're just not gonna believe in it. And then you have the ones that are in this field who are trying to make a quick buck, who do fraudulent things like that. So, the ones that are real stand up, the ones that aren't, they eventually fall away. They do. So it's kind of par for the course.
Good.
And there are some weird things. There always are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So when did you kind of decide that you wanted to kind of make this your career? When did it occur to you that you could?
When I was 12, I first started doing the readings back then when I was 12. And I realized, I'm really making a difference here, and I'm really helping people out a lot. And when I was 15, I actually started doing it professionally. And then it's not like it was the career that I chose more than the career that found me. It's not like you go and you apply for the job of oh, I want to see dead people. You don't really apply for it. I think it's more kind of like a path that you're given, and you choose if you want to follow it or not. And definitely want to follow it.
You got to feel pretty lucky then.
It's cool.
12 years old, and you know what you're going to do for the rest of your life?
Yeah, at 15 was really when I decided it. And yeah, it was cool. At 15, I'm like, okay, this is really what I want to do. And I have my agency that I work with, that I own. I have the little odd jobs I've done here and there, but this has always been there. It's always going to be, and I'll never change that. I never will.
Great. Let's talk about your agency a little bit. Tell me a little bit about that side of your life.
Well, I own a booking agency, Hot Entertainment Agency. And I do convention bookings for celebrities all across the U.S. and overseas, and it's pretty interesting. That was one of those other jobs that kind of just fell into my life. I kind of learned a long time ago to not try to make things happen, just to let them happen. And I've been taking some pretty cool places. I have.
You're a fanboy, and you probably decided that you could go into that part of the business from going to a bunch of conventions, right?
Don't lie. No, the thing is, I have never been a fanboy.
I don't believe you.
No, I have never been a fanboy. I first started attending conventions with my mom when I was 8 years old. So again, I was always around it. And
so she was the fangirl.
No, we used to set up at the conventions.
Okay.
We were exhibitors back then.
All right.
So we used to go and do that, and as we went ahead and did that, it just kind of, I got to know the celebrities and got to know everybody like that, and then it just kind of pushed on forward. So it was never like I was like, oh my God, I got to meet, Dave Prowse, and I got to meet so-and-so and so-and-so this week and that week. It was always like, oh, cool, there's Chewbacca, or there's, Darth Vader, or there's, Buffy. I never met Buffy, but, there's Faith.
So it was more like, oh, I'm going to work with Mom.
Yeah, it was more like I'm going to work with Mom, and oh yeah, that actor's going to be there, I'll go and say hey to her. It was never like, oh. And I wish I'd had that, that's what I call it, like that, you have to do that to
Epiphany.
Get the emphasis. Yeah. I always wished that I could have that. And it's like, I was like, hey, they're cool, they're badass, they have a good job. And it's kind of how I look at it. It's like they get paid a lot more than I do. That's all I look at it as.
All right, well, this video is just going to be a little taste of Dakota because we want people to listen to your radio show. So let's pimp that for just a moment.
I do a radio show every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do it on Blog Talk. It's blogtalkradio.com/Enlightenment Radio. And each week, we have guest psychics and guest people in the paranormal field. We talk about the paranormal field, the good things, the bad things about it. And it's always a fun show. We take call-ins, we do live readings, we answer people's questions about the field on the air. So we're always doing something like that on every show, and it's fun to do, you know. And I mean, the thing that's about it is we named it Enlightenment Radio because we really want to try to teach people more about the field and help enlighten them on what's outside that little box that we live in. So
it's really fun to listen to, and it's also very intriguing. So you really have the entertainment part, but you also really do a good job educating people. So
thank you.
I'm pimping it out for you as well.
Thank you. And then April 2nd through the 4th, also, I've already signed up for my first lecture next year. It'll be at the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. And it'll be April 2nd to the 4th there, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'll be out there doing lectures, speaking. I'll be doing readings out there as well. And people that attend the event can actually go on a live paranormal investigation with me.
That's so cool.
So, I know. So I had to give a shout out to Jenny Stewart for putting the event together, and you people should definitely check it out. Seriously, and my show.
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to do a little lightning round
before
we go. All right.
Okay.
Describe your life in one word. Lightning round, Dakota.
And then lightning. But the storm's rolling in here.
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
Love it. Okay.
Amazing.
Here's some favorites. Favorite book.
Favorite book? The Four Agreements.
Okay. Favorite TV show other than, of course, Supernatural, which we're here in Chicago for.
Favorite TV show? I don't get to watch that much TV.
Okay, favorite TV show as a child?
As a child? Sesame Street.
There you go. You're not so good at this lightning round. I'm just kidding.
I am not getting a lightning round.
I'm just kidding. Okay, favorite band?
Favorite band? I'm trying to think of what I have in the iPod right now. Definitely Black Eyed Peas, All American Rejects, Gaga. I pretty much got that. I've got that taste where I go from like hard rock to like old classic rock. It's my iPod's on crack. So
that's all right.
Yeah, it's
that's the beauty of an iPod. All right, favorite movie.
Mummy. The Mummy Returns. V for Vendetta. Queen of the Damned. I can't just choose one.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay.
All right, and favorite restaurant.
Favorite restaurant.
No, it's not the candy store. We know you love candy.
The candy store, yes. The candy store. It is the candy. It can't be the candy. Hey, this is my interview, and it's a candy store.
All right.
The candy
I
store.
just gave you that answer.
You
all
did.
right.
No, when I sit here, I'm like, God. It's like it's like whatever's on the freeway going to the next event.
You are so funny. All right. Well, before we go, is there anything else you want to plug? Because this is your moment to do it.
Yeah. Check out my radio show, Enlightenment Radio, every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time at blogtalkradio.com/enlightenmentradio. And be sure to check out my Facebook and keep updated my career. You know, I'll be doing a big lecture next year, and hopefully I can get to meet all of you out there. And thank you so much for your support, and also to support Supernatural. You guys have been fantastic, and I appreciate everything that you guys do.
Thanks, Dakota.
Thank you so much. It was great.